We've got a couple minutes here till the market opens, and we got things fired off. We got 8 people to start. Okay, this thing will not extend today. Oh, there you go. No, okay. Anyways, we'll leave it like that. Put the chat on. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good today. Just a little bit sunburn, which when you get a sunburn, you kind of feel tired. But yeah, I am good. Okay, so red folder news we had at 8:30. You can definitely see that in the markets. Like it pretty much pumped 8:30, right? Now we're getting a bit of a pullback. This was our trade last night, which I couldn't take because I was sleeping at that time. But yeah, it started off like this. If we go to market analysis and this guy here, so it started off as this, like a trend line, like that kind of setup. And then this is basically before I went to bed. That's what happened. It basically just went sideways at our trend line, and I found that range. And yeah, so that was the trade call from last night, which was crazy, right? So from here all the way down, that was the final target, but it blew right through it. So pretty awesome. Okay, let's put the NASDAQ over here. And I've kind of already preset this stuff up there. And I got to move this guy up here. Okay, and this guy, oops, put this one down here. And then I just have to put the lines on my NASDAQ chart. And then we just have to wait around and see here. So this guy looks like it's trying to trend upwards. So let's just go, it's on the 15-minute. Yeah. It's okay. Yeah, it's definitely going for a fair value gap within here. And there's one way up there. Okay, I'm going to put a line up here. This is the 15-minute chart. So we could see US30 touch there and then have a reversal, but who knows? Oh no, it's more stress when he's home because then I got to think about like what the heck I'm going to do with him every single day. When he's at school, it's actually a little bit easier. Like every day, it's like okay, we got to do something, go to the beach, whatever type thing. We live in like cottage area. I live in Horseshoe Valley, right? So it's pretty much like cottage area around here. So it's like 10 minutes any way we go, there's a beach. But yesterday we went to the big beach, Wasaga Beach, which is about 30 minutes from us. And it was packed because it was Canada Day. There's so many people. It was crazy. Okay, so we got another minute for this one here. And I'm going to go down to the 1 minute on it, go back in time. And then we'll just go in there and really look and see. Yeah, so that's where that fair value gap is. So we know if we get a touch of that, um, we'll put a line on the high as well, because it'll probably, if it touches this, it might go for the high. It's Yeah, we'll leave it right there. That's a good spot. And we can get our trade set up for this one here. It should be pretty good today because of all the volume. It's going to want to do something nice. Um, I use the rectangle tool to draw my Tokyo range, but your green box seems to continue to the right. Yeah, that's in the course. It's a setting where you extend. So I'll show you here. Uh, Here, wait, I gotta go. Actually, we'll use this one over here, for example, because we got to watch that guy. So you click it, go to settings, and style, extend to the right. Okay. So extend to the left, extend to the right. I extend mine to the right. Yeah. And yeah, yeah. Um, okay. So yeah, pretty big range today because of all the volume it had. No, 0.26. That's not that bad. It just looked big because of these wicks. Yesterday, I think it was like 0.46 or something was the range for US30, which that's massive for 2 minutes. I think it was US30, I think. So we've got these targets up here if we get along. This is the the high of yesterday, and then we've got the VWAP is sitting right at the top of Tokyo. So yeah, any way it goes, like we got a good trade here, which is, the VWAP sitting there. So we'd have to watch the VWAP. And then we've got it could if it goes breaks outwards up, it could go to there and then come back down. But I would think it would take it yesterday's high, is what I'm thinking. But right now we don't know because it's totally neutral. You can see here it's kind of in a range, right? And then this is a range down here. So if it does come down, I'll probably try and take this out. Or it could continue to go down and take out the Tokyo low there. Yeah, I'm gonna try and extend this thing up. There you go. There. Now I can see more of the chat. Then I can put it down here. And also, I was messing with gold this morning too. I put the range on the gold chart as well. So gold is way above, but I'm going to start looking at gold more often here, and just so we can see if we can get a trade out of it at some point. Okay. So this guy's looking like he's coming down here. We'll see what happens. And we have to watch this for liquidity sweeps. Nope, just found support. Hopefully, we don't do this for too long. Just go sideways. Yeah, the storm. If you guys saw this video I did yesterday, that was like when the storm started to calm down. This from my car video, rants from the car. It was insane. It was so crazy. Like, I don't think I've ever seen rain like that. It was like we're living in like a tropical like island or something. It was nuts. And there's like we're in the water and my son's building like a sandcastle and it just starts lightning and thundering like all of a sudden. It was crazy. Yeah. He's in front of my computer, by the way, on the floor. So yeah, just all of a sudden it got dark and then it started lightning and thundering. And my mom, she's like, "Get out of the water!" Like she's yelling at everybody because and there's like a bunch of kids in the water and they all got out. Yeah, it was pretty crazy. Yeah, and some people weren't listening. I don't think they spoke English. I think they're visiting or something, relatives or whatever, because it's Canada Day. And they went in the water and everyone's like yelling at them, like, get out. Yeah. Because, yeah, if you're in the water and lightning hits, it goes all the way across the lake, eh? Like, crazy. Okay. Nothing here, guys. Just sideways action. I wish there was a model where we could trade the open, but there's no such thing. It's just gambling, basically. Like you're 50-50. But if you win, you win big. That's the thing. Um, I have like there's only one model I know of, but it's just like gambling. It's basically you take the first two 15-minute candles here. I'll show you it. If you guys want to do some gambling one day on like a paper account, you basically take the first two 15-minute candles from 9 a.m. So this guy. So you take the high and the low from these first two 15-minute candles, and then whatever direction it breaks, like you do the same thing. You make a range out of them, and then whatever direction it breaks at open, you just enter the position. I've never done it, but I know a lot of people that use like they trade open, like actual open, like they're buying at 9:30. That's the best model that I know of that like has a good win rate. Oh no, I'm losing my voice again. Okay. So it looks like we're gonna get a sell here, but we'll have to wait and see what happens there. Do, 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 do. Oh, I'm not even logged in. There we go. Log into the, oh shit. Why is it in a trade? Oh my God. So today I logged into my account and I'm in a trade for some strange reason. It's minus $1,200 in my 150K account. Geez, good thing it didn't wipe itself out. What the heck's with that? That's crazy. What do I do? Do I sell it and take that big loss? I must have pressed a button or something before I closed my screen. This is not the first time it happened. Uh, okay, I guess now it's minus $2,000. Okay, I guess I'm just gonna get out of that. Jeez, it's always things like that where it's like if I make a real big mistake, it's it's just really stupid things like that. Like I probably when I was closing things, I probably because sometimes I'll leave my chart open and I'll just close my laptop. I probably hit the buy button or sell button. It was in a sell. Yeah, always make sure to log out. Maybe I should start doing that. Just log out of my account. Anyways, now I'm at uh, in my 150K. I was up over $4,000 of profit. Now it's at 2,161. Anyways, that sets me back a lot. But at least it's not a mistake that, you know, I said, oh, take this trade kind of thing. Don't look at it overnight. Yeah. Did you touch my computer, buddy? No? Okay. I don't know about that because I had it open all morning here. Okay, good thing it's a test phase. I don't really care about that. It's okay. Bum, bum, bum. Waiting around. Do, 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 do. So I guess I can only lose 2,000 something today if I, have a really, really bad day, which probably wouldn't happen. I'd have to make some big, stupid mistake to do that, or just have all losing trades basically, right? And trade on. Yeah, I guess I could lose 2,000 on a 150K count trading on a normal lot size if all the trades were losses. Okay, so nothing here. It's 942. This is definitely the low of that. There's no direction in the Nasdaq. Like the price can't be called for like a where's it going today type thing because it's totally neutral in this range. Um, if we were up here right now, I'd say it's probably going to trend upwards. But yeah, right now, no clue. It could go any direction. So we'll drop down to the 1 minute with that guy, and US30 is looking like it's well, it took out this low here, but it didn't take this out. So I don't really like that. It just took out this, right? So this here, if we get a long position, it could be a liquidity sweep. But I'm going to take the entry model. Uh, if it gives a trade, I will take it. Liking this so far. Looks like it's going to do something for us here. So we'll add a trend line. It's probably going to come to here before our actual entry candle opens. So we'll get set up for this trade. Yeah. Okay, and it's going right for the top one. So, okay, let's take this out, and I would wait here. This candle's huge. See, that's not the entry model there. Yeah, no, it's okay. It's like it's a test phase, so it's kinda like doesn't really matter. Like, if I get 1 withdrawal out of this account, like, I pass the test and get 1 withdrawal, I've made, like, way more. Like, a 150K account, I can make, like, 10K plus a month from it, and it only costs, like, $300, I think, so it's not that bad. Okay, this is definitely gonna go to here likely, but I just wanna wait for that entry candle. It's remember, this is the previous high, right, on the 15-minute chart, so it's probably going for there. I'd really like it to pull back and then we actually get an entry. Yeah. Uh, for the same price you get wiped out and don't know. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna wait for this guy here a bit. You can go in with, like, 1 lot or something, and then kinda, like, ladder in your buy if you want. Yeah, good thing we waited a bit because, a lot of people, they'd have their entry on this, candle here, and they might have caught in on the top there. So, I think I'm just gonna go in with I'll just do 1 lot here for fun, get in a little bit. Okay, and my trays aren't showing up on my chart. Oh, there it goes. Okay, I refreshed and it showed up. Yeah, there we go, and that's good. So this guy's in some profit. I'm gonna get out of the trade right now. There. It's oh my god, why isn't it selling for me? Okay, it did sell. Okay, good, it got out. Okay. So, um, yeah, hopefully you guys heard me. I said I'm getting out there with that 1 lot. It's, if this wick here goes above this one, then it's confident, but right now, it looks like it might go sideways here, but I think it will come up to here and take out that previous high. This setup is ready now, so 15 so that's the so it's right here, and this is actually pretty good. If we get a long position from here, it's probably gonna go for there. If we get a short, we're gonna have to look to the left there. Okay, this guy here, you gotta readjust your trend line. You made 80 bucks on it. That's good. And yeah, if you didn't sell, you can just get it around this area or anytime you want. Like it's going up, but it's not super, super strong, but it is going up. There, yeah, and you just don't know. Like this was the candle. This is the one we got in on, and it was the best one to get in on. But yeah, like people that got in on here, uh, they would have had to wait 3 minutes just to make some profit. And NASDAQ trade. I'm gonna put my chart down here. Okay. Okay, so when this touches this, get the heck out of that trade because that's the high of yesterday. And it could, like when it takes out a daily high, most of the time it's going to have a reversal. And then the trend for the day will be down a lot of the time, right? So I would definitely like if you didn't get out just yet, get the heck out of that trade. Kind of wish we had have got in heavier on it, but still, Better to be safe than sorry. Okay. The NASDAQ is, we'll have to see. I kind of have a feeling it's going to come down today. But yeah, might want to take out maybe the top of the Tokyo there. That's the see, it's already taken out Tokyo, right? From the news, the red folder news this morning. But there's fair value gaps up here that it'll want to go for. So this might be our trade. And the NASDAQ is like basically to the top of Tokyo. So I'm not going to put a line there, guys, but that's probably the trade we're going to get. Just have to wait and see. So we'll add a trend line on here. And it could really mess with people, or it could just shoot right up there and take that out. You know, and if you want, you can just get in with one lot if you want. But I don't know. I kind of like to wait for the model, right? Like, I mean, get in on this trend line with one lot. But I like to wait for the model, the actual entry model. But it feels like it's going to go up here or try to. Yeah, you can see this guy here might turn down now because it took it out. You can see there's a little wick sticking above there. So it took that out. And we can get rid of this. You could do a very, very high risk short from here if you wanted. Okay, so if you got in here with one lot at that line, um, get out 100% if it touches the top of the VWAP. Like I would set my sell up there, but I'm just going to wait for the entry model. It's good. These wicks are higher, so it's kind of telling us it wants to go up. It's just really messing with people here. And this one here, you know, it's very, very high risk, super high risk. So if you are going to short from this area, like make sure it's like one lot in the uh, MYM, which is hardly anything. And then your stop loss would be probably like a body open above the high. So like if a candle body opens above here, just get the hell out of the trade. Still didn't give us our entry. So this trade here might be off the table for the people that, you know, didn't get in at the trend line, which I didn't do it anyways, there. So because it could come here and then turn down. So I'd be selling anytime if you actually took that trade. It's going to really struggle to get through this. So yeah, there it goes there. And that's a really strong candle, though. It could pop right through it. So that would be our actual entry candle for this trade. But I really don't like this stuff. I really don't like that. I'd rather just kind of sit out. Gold is breaking out. Yeah, I got to start looking at gold more here. Let's look at gold. Is it really overextended though? Yeah, so it broke its high. Let's look at its, yeah, it's super overextended. Um, yeah, who knows? Who knows with that guy? It's really far away from the VWAP. It's overextended. It could actually go into like a stage 3 and then go sideways. There. Okay, so the Nasdaq could go for, and then this guy, this US30s, uh, might break above that. So if you took that super high risk trade, watch the here, I'll zoom in here. Watch the a body open above this line here. So yeah, you can see what it did here. Right? It came in and made equal wicks with this one. So I kind of feel like this is like a top for both of these things and could be for everything, like even gold, because gold's really overextended as well. But when gold gets going, it just doesn't stop. It just keeps on going. So, and this here, like if I was in this trade and this is where I got in, I would just get the hell out of it. Right. Okay. But yeah, it should overall, I feel it should come down, but I would just take break even on that because it keeps on kind of showing signs that it's, going to go sideways on us for a long time. But this candle here is good. That's good if you're in a short. NASDAQ. It's kind of like yesterday. We did one trade and it's almost 10 o'clock. Yeah, I don't think we got anything just yet. This is good though. It's going sideways. This is strong here, so it could just go sideways like that. This guy's finally coming down. So at the around where it is right now, it'd probably struggle a bit. Okay, so if we get this would be a good trade here. If we get a body open above this black line, if we get a body open above there, then it'll probably take out this high. So let's go mark off this high, which is not that far away, right there. So we could get that little trade in the NASDAQ. This guy I think is just going to go sideways. To see, let's look at gold again. Did it? Gold is yeah. So gold is. It's so hard to know what the heck gold is doing. I'm guessing it's going to come down, take this stuff out, right? Would be my guess. Or who knows? Maybe it just shoots and continues going upwards. Nobody knows. It'd be nice to get another trade here. Anyways, the people that are taking all the trades I'm calling the high risk stuff and the very high risk stuff, we've actually done a bunch of trades. I would consider this one break even though, because it got pretty scary. But yeah, I got to mark down. I've only done one trade today so far. One. And I still have to make like a lot to get back to where I was. With that stupid I don't know. Yeah, I think I gotta just log out of my account before I even close my screen. Sideways. Yeah, everything's going sideways. So if we get a body open down here, we could go short. That's high risk though, because it's above the VWAP. If you get a body open above here, you could go long. Uh, that would be an A plus trade like setup because above the VWAP, all the confirmations lining up. It's a trade alongside the trend, 15-minute trend, all that. It's just the time of the day. It's after 10. Pretty much after 10 a.m., the market kind of like has a little kind of slowdown. And it's your A plus setups aren't that great. Like they don't really happen that fast. It's really just that opening, like the break, where you get if it's not a liquidity sweep, you actually get like a nice A plus setup trade. Yeah, so we're just ranging here. This guy. So if you stayed in this trade, I'd get the heck out of it, right? You can see all these wicks here are pretty much equal because it could, who knows, it could break out and continue going upwards. Man, I'm having a hard time talking lately. I'm like mumbling a lot and stuff. All right, this guy's trying. So I'd be looking for a body open above this line here. We got to watch, make sure it doesn't just take this out, then come back down. Okay, that's good. This candle here is really good. Yeah, where's my music? That's my issue. I need my music. There it is. I don't want it too loud though. There we go. No, it's probably too loud. Can you guys hear my music on the other end? Maybe you can't. You can't. Yeah. I should maybe I'll up yeah, you can't hear it. Yeah, see. Because it's I have everything coming through my mic. So my voice is much louder than my music. I'll upload my track to the group and then you guys can listen to it too. It's just like birds chirping and like piano and I don't know what else is in there. Anyways, it's a bunch of like really nice stuff. Okay, I'm watching this over here and this is it's just telling me that it's ranging still. So sadly, we got to move our line to here. This guy's coming down, so we have to watch for that. And then who knows, maybe it just ranges from here. We can see. Kind of wish I had said, hey, let's hold this trade. Because that would have worked out good. Yeah. Okay, so here's something. If we get a body open below this green line, we could take a high risk trade. So when I say high risk, guys, it means you need to drop your lot size. When I say very, very high risk, it means you're dropping your lot size to the minimum of whatever you can trade on, or just don't take the trade, right? Like when I see a very, very high risk trade, I don't take it. I'll take the high risk trades though, and of course, I'm taking all the A plus setups. Um, I don't know if I should jot. Yeah, I think I will jot these trades down that I'm calling here that people took. Like we did one off the trend line. It's just I didn't take the trade, right? But I know some of you guys take everything that I call, right? If you're doing test phases. So I guess I will write it down. I'm gonna write this one down as break even though, because I was kind of saying like I would get out of this thing at where you came in, like get out because it was just going sideways, right, for quite a while. So I'm gonna write that one down as break even. But this one here, where we got in on the trend line, that was actually pretty good. Okay, this guy here, you could get in a long position here. Okay, so we're gonna go NASDAQ and wait a minute, that's not the NASDAQ. Almost made another mistake. There we go. Okay, so I'm in a long position in the NASDAQ. This trade's probably gonna be slow and painful, but oh, it's in profit. That's good. Okay, so I would take profit with this guy anytime you guys feel like, oh, that's good. But overall, that's where it should kind of go to is around this area because that's yesterday's high, right? Like exactly what US30 did. It took out yesterday's high. All right. Mine's up 160 bucks, 200, 250, 260, 300, 350. Okay. So whatever you guys want, just kind of take it, take it for what it is. Yeah, I don't like the feeling of when I have a loss for a stupid reason. It's up 450 right now, and then 490. And then I feel like you have that feeling of like, oh, I'm gonna make it back. That was my stupid mistake. Okay, so I'm gonna take that. That's 400 bucks. That's pretty damn good. Okay, as I said, it's likely to come up here, but Most of the time when you have an all-time high target, or sorry, not all-time high, like a daily high from the previous day, it will go there, but it'll if it's close to it, but it'll maybe have a little pullback just before it gets to it. So that's why I got it, guys, because personally for me, $400 on a trade is pretty nice there. But yeah, because of that stupid mistake, I'm still down a lot. But I'll trade tonight and I'll make it back. So there you go. So that's what I was talking about. Like it has a little pullback. Um, yeah, it could come down to basically where it went to, or this top of the green box, and then continue going up. Or who knows? Maybe it just comes right down. We don't know. But this guy here, we can get rid of that. Okay, so that was a profitable trade. That's good. So if we get a body on the open of the other side of this line, eh, yeah, just get rid of that line. That guy's done there. Hopefully, you guys got out when I was talking about maybe just get out now. Sometimes it pulls back and then goes back up. But yeah, it should go up to here. Like, it'd be very, very strange for them to not take out a high, a previous day high. This is previous day, isn't it? Second. What day's today? Oh, no, shit. Sorry, it's not. This is this morning. Oh my God. Sorry, guys. It might not take out this high. I thought this was yesterday. Okay. No, so it might just do this, what it's doing right now, and then come down. I thought this was yesterday's high. Okay. Anyways, we'll leave that line there. It still could go up there though. Like they're after liquidity, right? And this guy is looking like he's having a bit of a reversal now. Hmm. Let's look for fair value gaps on it. Oh yeah, look at that. Okay, let's take a long here in US30, long buy. This is a high risk trade, okay? But the formation is good. Like that's pretty nice. We got a fair value gap way up there. If I was you guys, I would just take like quick profits on it there. So a bit, boom, I'm out. So took my profits on that. Okay, so that's another trade. Sorry, that was so quick, but that's it happens. It happens, right? So that's five. I've only taken three trades, but I've written down there's five trade calls just because we didn't call five trades here. And I'm like not that far away from everything that I've lost now. I got to make another $700. That's not that bad. So for the people tuning in, um, when I opened up my computer, not opened it up, when I logged into my uh, broker account on my test phase account, it's a 150K test phase account, my computer was in a trade. And so I must have, when I closed it last night, I must have like clicked the button and yeah, it was in a sell, I think. Um, anyways, it ended up being a loss of like $2,000 in my test phase. So that sucks. That's a lesson learned. I'll write that down in my journal. And I've actually done that before, guys, is that kind of stuff. I don't know why my computer just glitched there, the screen. This guy. So yeah, once you get really confident in trading, it's like pretty much emotionless for you. You start to make the dumbest mistakes. Like just my big huge losses that I have are just stupid things. Like for instance, the last big one I had, not huge, but it was like 140 or 50 or something like that on a 25K account. It was a couple days ago during the live. I think it was Monday maybe, and I did a trade in the Nasdaq before the 15-minute range was created. This was live in the video, and I did it because I my brain was like, "Oh, that looks like yesterday where it was in a stage 3 and you went short and you made some money. Maybe just do it again." Right? So it's things like that where it's just like you have a model. In that one, like I just didn't follow my model, which I always do, right? Like we always set things up and then follow the model. So yeah, you'll notice that when you get trading and you have like tens of thousands of hours of trades under you, you just kind of like I don't know, it's weird. This the when you lose money, it's from just really stupid mistakes. And these doing live trading guys is actually really helping me out because my mind now is telling me, hey, if you make a mistake, other people will lose money. So it's actually helping me out, and I'm not taking like as many trades. Well, a lot of times before I would take my 3 trades and I'd be like, oh, there's a great setup, and then I would take a fourth trade and I'd lose money and I wouldn't drop my lot size. But now I'm doing pretty good with after 3 trades, drop my lot size to 1 because I'm thinking to tell you guys that, right? So yeah, I've done 3 trades and now my next trade's here, even though I have to make like another $700. Um, I'm still going to drop my lot size, right? So there's no trade here. And this guy, I'm guessing we're going to have something like what we saw here is it might have some kind of pullback from around in this area. Maybe from the VWAP would be good there. We'll have to wait and see. This area right here is going to be very, very hard for it to get through. So it might do some sideways action around, like basically right where it is right now. It might go sideways here. But I kind of have a feeling we're going to touch the VWAP and go back up. It hasn't taken out Tokyo low, right? Yeah. Well, you could say like London took it out, but okay, I'll say it this way. It hasn't taken out London low basically because London took out Tokyo, right? The Tokyo low. But I don't really feel it's going to take this out in the next 20 minutes of our session. So I wouldn't really think about shorting today in the Nasdaq unless we get, unless I don't know something happens that comes all the way down. But I think it's more likely for it to find support and then go back up, and then maybe we create like a trend line across here, kind of thing. There, this guy had a blast off. Wow. Okay. So there's probably a fair value gap around this area that's going for. Yeah, right there. So let's put a line there and see what happens in this area, and then it could come down from here. We'll see what happens there. We've already got 5 trade calls, and I've taken my 3 trades. So we still have another like 28 minutes here. So we'll zoom in. Yeah. So that's looking like, remember when we took this trade back here? That's what I'm saying. It's doing something like that, right? And there's its fair value gap. There's fair value gaps all the way through here as well. So it could, guys, it could come up and take that out. But I would think it's going to create a trend line across here. This is kind of what I'm thinking. That we're going to see like a trend line going like that. Oops. Maybe something like this. So if we start to see, like maybe it makes it up to here, and then we start to see it starting to turn over, we could actually take a short position. It would have been better if we had taken a long there. I'm just thinking about other stuff, but and we've done a lot of trades, so and there's trend line here as well, right? I was thinking about this short Like I kind of like this position better than where we are here with the Nasdaq. What's gold up to? Okay, so gold did have its little, kind of pullback there. So gold's in an actual good area to buy. You can see it's come down here, but it could come down to here. I'm going to put a box there. I've noticed if I put these boxes in here for gold, then that gives me a really good idea what could happen. Yeah, so I'd be looking in this area for a buy, or it could, hit that and then go back up. But I've noticed gold likes to come down, not respect, like there's fair value gaps for sure through here, but it doesn't really respect them. It takes out like previous lows or takes out like these are order blocks, right? So it like goes to the order block, goes to the level, and then it goes in the opposite direction, kind of thing. Okay, let's go back here. Yeah, so this is US30. It's kind of doing what we're waiting for. I want to see if it starts to turn over here, and then I can get into a short position. But dropping my lot size, okay? And of course, if we break above this, then this trade's off the table, right? Let's see. The NASDAQ didn't make it to our trend line. Yeah, so I'd wait for some more neutral candles here. Make sure the body doesn't open above this line, and then we could have our short position. And we just look for a fair value gap here. There's one right here. There's two. There's one there. There's one here. Does anybody watching not understand what a fair value gap is? If you don't, maybe I can take the next couple minutes here to explain it because it's really important. Like it's how I find where a price is going to go after I get in the position, or if I'm waiting for a setup. There's like a high possibility, like this right here, right? Like it'd go to this fair value gap. It looks like it's actually going to take out this high here now. But man, what is with my talking today? Keep on stumbling on my words. Okay, let's put a line on this. Oh, look at that NASDAQ. Yeah, so the NASDAQ's just ranging. So it's kind of telling us don't take a trade in it. If you look at the 15-minute chart, look at that neutral candle, right? Okay. When you see it's hard to see, 'cause it's so small. But when you see neutral candle like that on the especially the NASDAQ, it's telling you not to trade. It's just saying just wait. And this market here, what you see is that's the hardest market to trade in, where it just goes sideways. Okay. So we've got another like 12 minutes on this candle. And yeah, if we get a body open in this area here on the 15-minute chart, it could actually come all the way down to here. And then we would be looking at short positions. Okay, so this is what I want to see. It's struggling, it's having a hard time, and then we just have to wait around. It's a waiting game. And of course, I've done all my trades, so I'm just going to drop my lot size here if we actually do get another trade. Because the odds are, when I look through my trading journal, it's like at this time, this is when I start to have bad trades. Okay, so this is good for the NASDAQ. It needs to kind of get out of this ranging area. So we need bodies to open below here if it's going to go down. If it's going to go up, we need bodies to open like above here. But then it could just go to there and then come back down. Okay, so we got a body open above here. So that totally is kind of unexpected. And then it's taking it this high. So then the next thing I'd look for is what happens here. Do we get a body open above there? Then we could actually take a long position. The market's overextended with US30, so it's definitely very high risk. Um, or it could actually turn down from here. I'd rather get a short in US30. So if we start to see a lot of sideways action here, then the same thing applies. Like you could take a short, right? So I would say, because this is our target, I would say once we break this, so I'm going to put another line on the chart, which is going to be a lot of lines. But um, if we break this, then we could get a trade to here. So this looks like a liquidity sweep of that. And this guy just bounced off the VWAP. So you could do a high risk buy here. I'd wait for the candle to change color though, like it's a safer entry because it could just do this and then go down. Yeah, so you got two trades. You got a long position there, so I'll take that long. Go to the NASDAQ. Something stupid. I just entered the NASDAQ with too many lots, but we're going to make some money. Oh shit, it's going against me. And I lost money on that one. Man. Okay. I got into this trade here, guys. I did something stupid. I was going to go in with one lot, right? Because I already did 3 trades. And I went in with 10 lots. I lost. Oh, not that bad. I lost $300. That's okay. Anyways, if I hadn't have had that stupid mistake this morning, my account would be up, even with that stupid trade. Okay, this guy here, US30, we could take a trade in that. So you could do a sell, and we're over trading like crazy now, guys. But I'm here to 10:30, so I'm just going to call everything that I see. But it's at our, it's doing our thing. So I'm going to actually mark down that 6th trade as a loss. There. And when we get to around here, you're going to hit sell like really freaking fast. Okay. Because that's where it's going to want to go. Yeah. So anytime you can take your profit, the stuff comes down a bit more. No, go down. Come on, buddy. Let's go down a bit more. Boom. There you go. Okay. I'm out. Almost made back my loss that I just had, which is good. Okay. It's probably going to come down to here. I just wanted to make back like what I lost on this stupid trade. Okay. So I'm going to mark that 7th trade. That's way too many trades in an hour. 7 trades is crazy. We haven't hit 8 yet, and I think it's just my subconscious saying you should not do 8 trades in an hour. But 7, that's insane. 7 trades in an hour, and I've done that a couple times. We did that on Tuesday. This is the last 2 weeks of trading. We did it. No, we didn't do it last week. We did it 2 times the week before. Yeah, so we've had some days with 7 trades there. So hopefully you guys got that. That's pretty good. And this is probably our actual reversal, but I don't think I should take it. We still have another 7 minutes though. Do we go for 8 trades? Because we probably could get 8 trades into this. It's on the VWAP, but it's starting to turn bearish, right? Like in another 6 minutes, if we get a new bearish candle open on the 15-minute chart, the odds are we're going to come back down and we could actually take this out. But right now we're sitting on the VWAP. Yeah, let's not take it. I think we're going to get a body open below the VWAP. Maybe. I don't know. This guy's finally coming down to take out that fair value gap there. So we can take all this out. That guy's taken out. This guy was a liquidity sweep. So this guy here, if we get a body open for the people that are like, no, I want to continue trading. If you get a body open below here, this would be your next trade. Anything within here, I just wouldn't go short. I'd wait for a body open below there, and then you go short. This guy's really showing signs that he wants to turn back up. You know what? I'm going to drop my lot size, and I'm going to do it just so we have 8 trades, like a day with 8 trades, because that'd be crazy. So I'm going to go to 1. I'm going to wait, though, for more confirmation, and then I'm going to take a long on one lot on a 150K, which would be nothing, right? Like if it, like when this account loses $50, it doesn't feel like anything. So, but yeah, it looks like I can't take long now because this guy's moving down. I've reached my goal for the day, but yeah, I'm tempted. I just kind of want to do it so I can post in group. We did 8 trades in an hour because the hour we still have 5 minutes, right? But yeah, we might not get an 8th trade out of here because this thing could come down to our red line and then just go right back up. Yeah, I don't know if we'll ever get a day where we do 8 trades. Like 7 is really pushing it. You did 5 all wins. Yeah, so that's good. Yeah, like guys, if you didn't make a stupid mistake like I did last night and like I don't know, imagine I think my son came in over here and pressed a button. He was sleeping in this room, right? Because my mom was in his room. So yeah, I think he was messing with my stuff. I think he by mistake, I think he got in a trade because I noticed sometimes he goes and plays games on my computer. And I had my stuff open, right? This morning, like I came in. Normally, what I do is I wake up, I come in, I turn on all my things and set, like, put my charts on the other screen and all that kind of stuff. And he was sleeping like right in front of my computer. So I think he came over here and was like, because he's 10, right? They do stuff like that. Okay, this guy here is showing signs that we could do a long. I think I'm going to do it. I'm going to do a buy in US30 and really small. And I'm going to get it really quick. And it's just so I can write down we've done 8 trades. Okay, there, it's in profit. I'm out. Boom. There you go. So 8 trades. That was just fun. I don't think anyone else took that, but 8 trades, 1 loss, 1 break even. Holy smokes. That's by far the most trading I've ever done within an hour. That's crazy. Okay, so we're back down here. I don't think there's anyone. Yeah, there's only 12 people left on the session here now. So I don't think anyone's going to continue trading, but that's what I'd be looking for. I'd be looking for it to take out these lows and then see where it's going to go. As I said, when we were looking, there's the lows there, right? So there's going to be a fair value gap within here. If we look at the, yeah, right down here, and there's some through there. So it could come all the way down to here. So that's why I'm saying when we're looking at the 15-minute chart, right? It's the trend is it's ranging. Like it's in this big range here, but it's turning bearish now. Like we have another 2 minutes here. This candle's going to open. It's going to be a bearish candle. So the odds are it's going to come all the way down here with the NASDAQ. And the trend today is neutral, like 100% neutral. It didn't make a trend, basically. Right? So yeah, that's pretty much it for me, guys. We got another 2 minutes here. So I'm going to, who knows, maybe we'll watch it touch here in 2 minutes, which I was even saying before, hey, I highly doubt it's going to be down here at the end of our session. like we'd see it come down there in this session. But yeah, that's crazy, eh? There. So this is a really strong level here, as you can see. And if we get a body open below here, like on the standard candle, right? In the next minute, then for sure it's going to come down to there. But yeah, it looks like it'll maybe, who knows? And then if it breaks this, like it's going to tank. But I don't think it would have a reason to do that. Like there's all this down here. I think they would save, if it is going to break here, I think they'd save that for tomorrow, the open, you know, or like a London open or something to, to take out all this because there's fair value gaps all the way through here. But yeah, that's what I'd be looking at. Okay, I think we're pretty much at the end. I'm kind of pumped to write down we did 8 trades in an hour. That's insane. That is crazy. That trend line ended up being nothing. And we can take all this off. So we'll leave that. Okay. Oops. And I got to think of what to do with my son today. Think of something, him and his grandma, right? Okay, so yeah, that happened, guys. We had a body open. It didn't open below these, but it opened in a spot where it's kind of telling us maybe it might want to have a pullback here. So let's just see. If it does go up, it's probably going to go up to this area under the VWAP. Yeah. Okay, it's time. It's 10:30. It's time to end the show. We did 8 trades, which is crazy. Yeah, this could be something here where it has a reversal and then comes down and takes the sig. So that's it for me, guys. Hope you enjoyed today. Today, I think for everyone except for myself was like you made good money. I got a little bit more to make, like $400 or so. So I'm gonna trade tonight, Tokyo session, but he has soccer, so I might be trading from my car. So we'll see how that goes. So, anyways, that's it for me, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If I can ask you to do this, is like whenever you have like great day or whatever, if you want to share your results, like share them in group because it encourages the other members to do it. This is what I'm going to do here eventually is I'm going to like you see all this here, right? How they're like there's a leaderboard type thing. I'm going to be giving away uh every month. I'm going to give away a test phase from Tradeify to like whoever's in number one, right? So for instance, if we're doing this right now, like the basically this has to start making me good money and then I can do stuff like that. But it's getting pretty close to it, right? To actually do things like that is go and buy challenges and give them away. So that's what I'm going to do. And basically, how you get on this leaderboard here is by engagement. Like you're just engaging on the post, you're liking, you're commenting, you're making your own posts, all that kind of stuff. You'll get points and you'll get on the leaderboard. And then every single month, whoever's number one, we're going to like, I'll give a test phase away. But the first thing I'm going to give away, guys, is probably a 25K account because it's new and it's got to make some money right before we do. But I want to get this thing to giving away like 150K test phases. Like that'd be crazy, right? That'd be good. Okay, so that's it from me. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you tomorrow's Friday, right? So we'll do Friday, and I'll see you there. Okay, bye bye.